So today we're gonna do Teen Talk, and I'm gonna show you a PowerPoint and videos, and I'm going to translate a little bit. Voy a traducir un poco. Each page has a translation. Cada página tiene translación, okay? Abajo. So just letting you guys know, okay? So Teen Talk. So we're gonna do Teen Talk for 10 days, okay? 10 days. Va a durar 10 días. Okay, so first of all, we're going to start with the video. Vamos a empezar con un video. Do all teens think the same? ¿Todos los jóvenes piensan iguales? So we're going to watch a video, okay? It's short. Está corto.
I am addicted to social media.
Okay, so this is like a video. Students, people stand in the middle and then decide if they agree, they disagree, or they agree. Okay? Se paran en el medio, en el centro, y le preguntan preguntas si están, si están de acuerdo, se van a la derecha, y si están desacuerdo, se van a la izquierda. Okay?
I am addicted to social media.
I am addicted to social media. Estoy adicto a la social media, al Facebook, al Instagram. So let's see what the student says, okay?
3, 2, 1.
Okay, look at their response. Miren su respuesta. So they start in the middle, and some people are not agreeable. They don't agree. They don't like, and these people are addicted to social media. Okay, so let's see what they say.
I use social media, but I don't think I'm addicted. I could take it or leave it. I can put my phone down whenever I want.
That's a good skill. I cannot do that. I'm on my phone all the time, like all the time. Like I need to check Instagram, I need to check who's texting me, I need to see like what's happening. It's hard, it distracts me a lot from school.
So I use social media for a total of, I think, 2 weeks. After like severe disappointment and saying that social media could bring out the worst in people, I decided that I'm not gonna use social media. If I really need to speak to someone, I could just text them or call them or talk in person.
Yeah, I was only recently allowed to get, 3 months ago when I turned 18, because I wasn't allowed to have it up until then. Like I have to make up for all the time that I missed and everything that happened and all the parties that I didn't go to because I didn't see the Instagram. I'm not like on it all the time, but I'm definitely on my phone way too much. I think my screen time's like 6 hours or something crazy. I know. It's bad.
Okay, so they were talking about social media. Are you guys addicted? You don't have to reply. You don't have to respond. No tienen que responder, pero si quieren. So I'm always on my phone. I can't stop looking, texting on it. I have a problem. So I'm not addicted, but I'm always on my phone. No estoy adicto, pero siempre estoy en mi teléfono. Okay, so everybody's different. Todos somos diferentes. Okay, the next question. La segunda pregunta. I like the way I look. Me gusta como me veo. Okay. Do you like the way you look? ¿Le gustan como te ves ustedes?
The way I look. 3, 2, 1.
So look at the response, su respuesta. These people, they really like how they look. These people, sorta, they do, and this one doesn't at all. They don't like how they look. So it's okay if you don't like the way you look. Está bien si no te gusta cómo te ves. Tu cuerpo, tu estatura, tu cara. It's okay if you don't like it, the way you look, your height, your face, your body. And we're going to see their response, okay?
I think there's always going to be things that like I'll nitpick at, But overall, I'm pretty happy with the way that I look, and I know that the things that I can control, I'll change them, and the things that I can't control, it would be a shame for me to spend my life not enjoying my physical appearance.
I respect myself, definitely, but I feel like I'll never be enough. I don't know if that's part of me struggling with my mental health, but I'm just not happy with the way I look, but I'm still proud of who I am.
I feel too much stress for my age.
Okay, so the last question was if you feel comfortable with the way you look. ¿Te sientes a gusto como te ves? So this question, esta pregunta es, I feel too much stress for my age. Me siento muy estresado por mi edad. Okay, let's see what they say.
3, 2, 1.
So look at the response. So 2020 was it made us very stressed, right? Going to school online now, not coming to class. It's just harder for some of us. Por el 2020 pasó muchas cosas y es más difícil concentrarte en la escuela, es más difícil en la vida. Es muy estresante el 2020. 2020 is very stressful. So let's see what they say. This happened before 2020, okay?
There's no way that I should be this stressed. Like, I feel like there's so much pressure put on teens of what is the future, that I'm constantly like chastising myself for things that I did in the past or overanalyzing everything that I'm going to do in the future. And I literally don't know how to live in like the now. Sometimes I just want to sit and be a teen, but I can't do that because I'm constantly thinking about how my life is going to look like at 25 and the decisions that I make now.
I like the stress. I'm always thinking about the future and what I want to do. So if I want to do those things in the future, I have to accomplish a lot here, even though I kind of wish I didn't have it because I want to do fun things instead of work constantly.
For me, my stress has affected my mental and physical health, which at 14 isn't something that should be happening. You know, I shouldn't have restless nights. I shouldn't be drinking coffee to stay awake.
School shootings make me scared to go to school.
Okay, so this question is, school shootings make me scared to go to school. Al tiroteos en la escuela me da miedo ir a la escuela. This video happened near a time when there was a shooting, okay? Este video lo hicieron cuando hubo una balacera en la escuela. But right now, Compton is safer, guys. La ciudad de Compton es más, no es tan problemática como antes. So before there was riots, there was a lot of gang violence. Antes había muchas peleas y había muchas pandilleros, pero ya no, okay? So let's see what they say. This happened before, okay? The school shootings.
Make me scared to go to school. 3, 2, 1.
Due to recent events, it has crossed my mind. It is a reality for us as students, especially going to a public school, but I'm not gonna worry about it 24/7 because then I'm not living.
I'm not that scared about it because my school is really small and I don't know the motivation for someone to shoot up a school, but if you're really unhappy there, you could switch schools or just drop out.
I think for us, especially.
So he said that if you're scared of the school you go to, you can just move. You can change schools. Well, for my experience, as when I was a teen, it was very hard to move, to go to another school. Who's gonna take me, you know? So él está diciendo que cuando tienes problemas en la escuela, que nomás muévete de escuelas, cámbiate de ciudad, pero no es tan fácil cambiarte de escuelas. ¿Quién te va a llevar a la otra escuela en la otra ciudad? You know?
Drop out.
I think for us especially, like our school was like pretty much on lockdown. Like all the teachers started putting up like black paper on their windows, and that scared me more than the actual threats. Just talk doesn't really scare me, but it's like If the teachers start taking proactive measures and if our school is almost preparing for it, then
Okay, so the last question was, teenagers have more influence than previous generations. Los jóvenes tienen más influencia en la sociedad que antes. What do you guys think? ¿Qué piensan? So there's a lot of YouTubers. There's a lot of, with the phone, you can send a message to 20 people at once. Con el teléfono o la computadora puedes mandar un mensaje a mucha gente. So do you guys think that there is influence, that we have influence more? Maybe technology helps, la tecnología ayuda. Let's see what they say.
3, 2, 1.
we had a walkout a while ago when all the shootings had happened, and one of the kids actually in the grade below me organized that and organized it through social media and was like, hey everyone, we're gonna march to City Hall, like this is what we're gonna do. But I don't think that would have been possible if it was all like face-to-face contact.
So she's saying that the phone, el teléfono ayuda, the phone helps. So somebody sent a mass email, a text in social media, and everybody was at one place. Okay.
I think we're more influential than we think because it's all about our mindset and what we think about our power that we have just in our phones. We can get millions of people a message out to them that with all this technology, we definitely have more of a voice than previous teenager generations.
Okay. So they said that yes, we have a lot of influence. Tenemos mucha influencia a la sociedad. We have a lot of influence to society. Okay. So that's the first video. That was just the intro video. Okay. Nomás era el video para entrar. Oops. Okay. So for this PowerPoint, for these conversations, these 10 days, para estos 10 días, we're going to have an agreement. Okay. We're going to be respectful. We're going to have confidentiality. What we say here stays here. Okay. Teachers must also, I must report anything that I see strange, okay? Because it's the law. Teachers must report, and we can help you guys. So don't be afraid to say something. Communication. So we're gonna be talking, okay? You don't have to tell me right here, but you can do the anonymous teen talk. So I posted a document, and everybody can edit it. Everybody can edit it, okay? So look, they already posted something. So puse una página si quieren preguntar preguntas anónimas. Nadie va a saber, okay? Comentarios anónimas. Todos los pueden editar, todas mis clases. Okay, so everybody can add it. It's anonymous. Nobody will know. And please don't hang out right here, okay? Just ask your question and get out. No se queden aquí. Hagan la pregunta, hagan el comentario y sálganse. Mucho respeto, por favor. Lots of respect, okay? So the whole class will be talking anonymously. Toda la clase va a hablar anónimamente. Nadie los va a ver, okay? So, and ask questions. So you can ask questions right there. So decía en español que respeto en la clase, por favor. Confidencialidad, lo que dijimos aquí se queda aquí. And tengo que reportar si miro algo extraño, es la ley. No tengan miedo de decir algo. Ok. Comunicación y pregunten. Pregunten, ok. And to move on, the legal age, just information. The legal age of consent is 18. La edad que puedes decidir cosas es 18, okay? So we can't drink when we're 21, until we're 21. So you're 18, but you can do things when you're 18. Puedes hacer muchas cosas cuando tienes 18, cuando tienes 18, except drinking. So no puedes tomar, you can't drink until 21. So that means that the age of consent, basically, you're considered an adult, almost an adult, okay? Until you're 21, I guess. Okay, let's continue. So values, what are values? ¿Qué son los valores? What are values? So values, so beliefs, morals, they are how you live your life, how you do decisions. Es como vives tu vida, como haces decisiones. ¿Por qué haces eso? Why do you do that stuff? That is values, valores, okay? And let's see some examples. Where do we get our values from? ¿De dónde vienen tus valores? They come from you. You make decisions. Tú haces decisiones. But influence, we have a lot of influence to make those decisions. Tienes mucha influencia. So your family, your friends at school, the media, like the internet, social media, YouTube, society, culture. We're going to talk about that right now, okay? Culture is like I'm Mexican American, you might be Salvadorian, Guatemala, African American, okay? Religion and experiences. We're going to talk about that more. So en español decía que tú haces tus decisiones, pero te influenciaron. Tu familia, tus amigos, la escuela, la sociedad, el internet, la tele, la religión y tus experiencias. Okay? Okay, so part of values, your culture, tu cultura. So like I said, I'm Mexican American. So you might be different. You might be African American. You might just be black and not African American. Okay, so your food, this is what you see, lo que ven, arriba, encima. Okay? The food you eat, la comida que comes, your traditions, celebrations, the music you listen to, la música, tus tradiciones, how you dress, your clothing, cómo te vistes. Language, ¿qué lenguaje hablas? You talk Spanish, you talk English, you talk Chinese, Japanese, Cambodian. I don't know. Okay? So that's what you see on top. And don't forget art. There's a lot of art that shows our culture, like an example, Frida Kahlo. Just example, como arte. Un ejemplo es como Frida Kahlo, okay? Arte. So what about deep culture, what you don't see? Lo que no ves, la cultura que no ves. How you behave, cómo te comportas. Tus creencias, your beliefs. How you think, cómo piensas. What you think is beautiful, lo que tú piensas que es bello. Okay? What about your religion, tu religión? We don't really talk about religion. Actually, in school, we're not allowed to talk. Well, I mean, we are allowed to talk about religion, but not to convince anybody. En la escuela, podemos hablar de religión, de lo que es, pero no te podemos convencer. Es contra la ley. The reason is because we don't talk about religion is because everybody has different religions. Everyone. Todos tenemos diferentes religiones. Okay? So some of us are Christian, Catholic, Muslim, Buddhist, and so on. Protestant. So hay muchas religiones en esta escuela y no podemos ofender a las personas. Hay cristianos, católicos, hay de Islam, Buddhist, de Budas. Hay muchos. Okay? So that's why we don't talk about religion in school. To not offend, okay? And we are all different, okay? So let's continue. Okay, so I'm gonna ask questions and you're gonna pick a side. Okay? Van a elegir un lado. Voy a preguntar preguntas. Okay, on a date, each person should pay for themselves. Do you agree or disagree? En una cita, cada persona debe de pagar por sí mismo. ¿Qué piensan? What do you guys think? Do you agree or disagree? So if you're with your partner, if you're with your do you pay for their meal? Si están con sus novios o novias, ¿tienen que pagar ustedes? What do you guys think? ¿Qué piensan?
Pues yo pienso que no. Tú como hombre pues tienes que pagarle a la mujer.
So Ricardo says that he believes that a man should pay for the girl. Okay. Ricardo dice que él tiene que pagar por su pareja. Right? So maybe you're different. A lo mejor tú eres diferente. Everybody pays for their own bill. You split. Comparte. Cada quien por su lado. But comunicación con la pareja. Communication with your partner is very important, okay? Very important. So we're all different. In my last class, they said, if you go with friends, everybody pays on their own. But if once you have a relationship, then you pay. So en mi otra clase, un estudiante me dijo que cuando son amigos, paga cada quien. Pero cuando es tu pareja, entonces sí pagas. Eso es lo que me dijeron en otra clase.
Sí, yo también opino lo mismo.
Yeah. Okay. Question 2. It's easy for teens to get sexual health services. Example, condoms, STI, STD testing, birth control. Do you agree or disagree? ¿Es fácil para los adolescentes conseguir servicios de salud sexual? ¿Qué piensan? ¿Bien o no? So what do you guys think? ¿Mande?
Pues yo pienso que ahora sí es más fácil con las redes sociales, y no, pues,
Yeah.
ahí se
So,
pueden hacer todo eso.
Yeah, Ricardo saying that he agrees that it's more easier because of the internet. So Ricardo dijo que es más fácil por el internet y redes sociales. All right, muy bien. Okay, we're gonna watch a 2-minute video. Vamos a ver un video de 2 minutos. This talks about parents talking to children about sex. Este video habla de que los padres hablan de sexo a sus niños adolescentes. Vamos a ver si está bien o no, ¿ok?
For video?
We're going to talk about where babies come from.
Do you know anything about intercourse?
So,
Parents talk to their kids about sex. Do you think they're too little for that? ¿Piensan que están muy chicos para eso? We're going to see what their reaction is. Vamos a ver su reacción.
Today we're going to talk about how babies are made and where they come from.
Would you like to know how babies are made?
made of water. Humans are made of water.
Yeah,
I knew it.
That's true.
From God.
From God?
I thought it was because of God that sent us down into your stomach to be born.
To be born?
Sperm, egg, collide, blah.
What do you mean, sperm, egg, collide? Where did you learn that from?
Nick, duh.
Who's Nick?
My brother.
And what did he tell you?
Bad stuff.
What makes me a man and what makes mom a woman?
You have bigger hands in her. There's some kind of hole here, like an igloo.
Oh, okay. So, Miles, you know that me and Mama are girls?
Yes.
Do you know, is there a specific body part that you know of?
The place between the mommy's legs.
Oh, the vagina, right?
The vagina.
You know, it's called the vagina.
Ah!
Yeah. Okay.
How do you pronounce it? Did I say it right?
It's called vagina.
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 Yeah.
Vagina. How do you say it?
How did your Tia Alice have her baby?
She came out of her butt.
Her butt?
Does it come through the bottom? The butt?
It came out of her vagina.
That's weird.
So when two people are in love...
Don't say that again.
Okay, no more love.
Melody, when two adults want to have a child, they have to have
Work
sex.
together. Work together.
They have to work together, yes.
I said no more love.
No more love. All right, we're going to use another word. Mommy and daddy hang out.
The woman has an egg.
An egg?
Yes.
The mom provides the egg, and the dad provides the sperm.
Do you know where the sperm comes from? Where does it come out? Do you know where it comes out? The sperm comes out of your penis.
And when he releases that fluid, when they're having sex, when they're making love, that makes a baby. I don't like that.
Okay.
I don't like that. I don't like that.
And when that sperm comes out of dad's penis into mom's body, then sometimes it can make a baby.
I did not know
You did not know that?
And there's lots of sperms floating around.
How does like the penis get to it? The vagina.
We want to talk about it medically? Like mommy's a nurse.
I do not
you know what
even know
mommy
what that
does,
means.
right?
And then how does daddy give the sperm to mommy?
They have sex.
What?
I told you Nick told me a lot of stuff.
So mommy and daddy got together and we took off all our clothes and we got inside the blanket so we were really warm. And then mommy and daddy did a special dance and there you were. That's how you were made.
Oh my gosh, this is really, really, really not good if you took off all your clothes off.
See this pocket?
Yep.
Okay. The pocket is the vagina. Okay? And in order to have a child, daddy has to put his penis in the pocket. Do you understand?
So the penis goes into the vagina, goes inside.
That's really disgusting, you know. Or not. Oh,
Was this uncomfortable?
yes.
Yeah. Sorry about that.
Yeah, you're gonna look at the world a lot different now.
Okay. So the kids felt very uncomfortable. Se sentían muy raros hablando de eso. So do you think they're too young? ¿Piensan que están muy jóvenes para que hablen de estos temas? So let's look at this question. Parents, guardians should talk with their kids about sex and sexuality. ¿Ustedes piensan que los padres tienen que hablar de el sexo y la sexualidad a sus hijos? ¿Sí o no? What age?
Yo pienso que ya cuando como el niño se empiece a tener curiosidad, empieza a preguntar, empieza a tocarse.
Yeah, yo pienso igual. So Ricardo's saying that when they mature enough, okay, se maduran. So maybe when they start puberty, they start developing their bodies. That's a good time. But maybe when they're little, they won't understand very well. Cuando están niños no van a entender muy bien. Okay? Entonces van a estar con like, they're not gonna pay attention. They're not gonna no van a poner atención muy bien. Okay? So, okay. How much does it cost to get sexual health services at a clinic? Okay. ¿Cuánto cuesta para agarrar servicios en la clínica? How much does it cost? So, in California, it can be free. Es gratis en California. So it's free. So you can go to clinics, they're free. So look at this one, Family Pact. So this is a service, Family Pact. Pact stands for planning, access, care, treatment. So planeando y tratamientos, okay? Cuidados. So look at this website. Take a look at this website if you have time. Okay, miren eso si ocupan ayuda. But I'm going to give you more resources, okay, guys? Les voy a dar más lugares que pueden si ocupan algo así, okay? Okay. So my health, my info. Keep it confidential. What if you don't want your parents to know? ¿Qué tal si no quieres que sus padres se sepan? Okay? They don't have to know. No tienen que saber. If you're covered under your parents' health plan in California, like your parents, well, your health information will not be kept private unless you take action. So, si tú tienes un plan de salud con tus padres y quieres usar ese plan, no tienen que saber ellos. Hay maneras que puede ser confidencial. Okay? There's methods to make it confidential. They don't have to know that you did an STD test. Okay? Know your health plan. Submit confidential communication request. Okay? Call to confirm your confirmation is protected. So you have to request it. When you go to a clinic, request that it's confidential. How can you make it confidential? Cuando vas a la clínica, tienes que decirles, ¿cómo puedo ser privado? Okay? So don't be embarrassed. No tengan miedo de ir. Okay, so this slide is just showing me that when you Google internet, you can check out clinics for everything. In Compton, there's a lot of clinics. In Paramount, the cities around. Todas las ciudades alrededor de Compton que estamos aquí, hay muchas clínicas y en internet puedes mirar. Okay? So there, look at this. Right here is Los Angeles. There's so many clinics. There's a lot. Okay? There's a lot of clinics. So you search clinics if you need to find one, okay? Busquen clínicas si ocupan. Okay, so for the 10 days, we're going to be talking, so today is an introduction, ahora es una introducción. We're going to be talking about gender and sexual identity, la sexualidad y como LGBTQ, like LGBTQ, como si te sientes que te gusta otro sexo que no es correcto a la sociedad. Vamos a hablar de eso, okay? So we're going to also talk about bodies. Next time, we're going to be talking about physical bodies and birth control, STIs and STDs. Vamos a hablar vamos a hablar de nuestros cuerpos, cómo reproducir y enfermedades, okay? We're going to have, so yeah, we're going to talk about that. We're also going to talk about relationships, relaciones, and sexual safety, okay? Protection, pregnancy and parenting, okay? Pregnancy and parenting, okay? And mental health support, apoyo de salud mental, okay? So mental health is something we don't really talk about in cities like this, okay? So we don't really talk about anxiety. Casi no hablamos de la ansiedad. We don't really talk about depression, la depresión. But it's very common and you just don't say anything. Nomás no dicen nada. Okay? So anxiety. What's anxiety? ¿Qué es ansiedad? What is that? ¿Qué es ansiedad? When you can't sleep, no puedes dormir. Overthinking, cuando piensas demasiado tus problemas. Stomach ache, te duele la panza. Panic attacks. That's ataques de pánico. You get like, what's going on? Like, some people get like that. Es muy común, personas le pasan eso. Okay? Nervios de la nada. Trouble breathing, you can't breathe, no puedes respirar. Your head hurts, te duele la cabeza. Your heart starts beating. Okay. An example is when you're presenting in front of the class. Un ejemplo es cuando presentas en frente de la clase. Tienes que leer, presentar algo. You get nervous. That's anxiety. That's sort of anxiety. That's a type of anxiety, okay? Esa es ansiedad, cuando te pones nervioso en frente de la clase. Esa es ansiedad. But people, they live with it all their lives. They wake up with anxiety. They go to sleep with anxiety. Hay personas que se duermen, se despiertan con ansiedad. Todo tiempo. Depresión es muy común, es casi igual que la ansiedad. It's very similar. So depression is when you're sad, when you lose interest to do activities, cuando estás triste o pierdes interés en cosas regulares. So there's a lot of students have anxiety and depression and they don't say anything. Hay muchas personas que tienen esto y no dicen nada. Instead, they just don't come to school. Mejor no vienen a la escuela. Okay? But there is help. Hay ayuda. So I want you guys to list 3 trusted adults someone may want to talk to. Okay? Who do you want to talk to? ¿Con quién puedes hablar? ¿Con quién? So some people that you can talk to are your parents, older siblings, cousins, tus padres, tus hermanos, hermanas más mayores, familia, families. How about your teachers, your counselors, your principal, maestros, doctors, therapists, nurses? So I used to go to a therapist. Yo antes iba a terapia, okay? I used to have both of these, both. I have both depression and anxiety. But now I feel better after going to my therapist. Antes yo tenía depresión y ansiedad, pero fui al terapista y me ayudaron. So get help. Agarren ayuda, okay? So start a conversation with trusted adults in your life, okay? Start a conversation with them. So don't be afraid to talk to people you trust. So no tengan miedo de hablar con alguien que confían. So when I was a teenager, I didn't really have somebody to talk to. Cuando era joven, yo no tenía alguien con quien hablar de cosas así. So I wish I would have had this look. This. If you don't have anybody to talk to, you can write a question right there and we will answer it, okay? Si no tienen con quién hablar con alguien, pongan un comentario, una pregunta y les respondemos. Nadie va a saber que escribieron. Nobody's going to know that you wrote something, okay? And also be careful who you tell things to. Tengan cuidado con quién dicen. You might trust them, but they can turn around and laugh at you or spread rumors. Tengan cuidado con quién dicen cosas porque a lo mejor los confías con ellos, pero pueden empezar rumores. Te pueden hacer burla. Okay? Tengan cuidado. Okay. What are some of your values surrounding sexuality that you think will help guide you as you mature? Values. Who you are. Okay? ¿Quién eres? Y cómo tus valores sorry. How do they influence? ¿Cómo te cambian tus pensamientos? Where have these values come from? ¿De dónde vienen tus valores? Your family, your friends? Have you always held them? ¿Siempre los has tenido? Okay, so don't answer. No respondan esto. Okay. This is actually going to be homework a bit. It's just one question. Okay. So next time, day 2, el día 2, we're going to talk about our bodies, our anatomy, and conception. Vamos a hablar de nuestros cuerpos y reproducción, okay? we're gonna see pictures. They're very strong. Vamos a mirar fotografías, son muy fuertes. No real ones, no de verdad, pero de dibujos. We're gonna do drawings, okay? So, but they're still strong. We're gonna do our bodies. They're pretty strong. And so next time, no cameras, okay? And we're gonna talk about pregnancy and childbirth, okay? Vamos a hablar de nuestros cuerpos y embarazo y cosas así, okay? So also, self-care, cuidado, el cuidado nuestra vida, our self-care. Self-care helps us be alive. Helps us stay alive. Play with a pet so you can be happy. Playing with pets help you. Write a short story about your future. Maybe practice breathing exercise. So when you're nervous, cuando están nerviosos, ejercicios de respiración, exercise. So I'm going to teach you guys how to do practice. Voy a enseñarles cómo hacerlo, okay? So I'm going to breathe in really deep. You're going to count to 5 and let go, okay? Can you guys unmute, please? Mute, please. There, unmute. Okay. So breathing exercises, okay? Breathing exercises. So breathe in. Respiros profundos. At least 3 times, por lo menos 3 veces. Your body needs air. Tu cuerpo ocupa oxígeno y te ayuda. It helps you. The oxygen goes to your brain, to your heart, and it makes you feel better. Te hace sentir mejor. So when you're nervous, do that. Cuando estás nervioso, hagan eso, okay? Okay, so self-care bingo. So what's a self-care? So these are some helps for self-care. So esas son ayudas, okay? So just taking a shower, getting dressed, easy. Talk to a friend, habla con un amigo, vístete, bañate. Sat with my feelings. As in, when you're feeling sad, ask yourself, why do I feel sad today? Why do I feel angry? Why? Piensa en tus pensamientos. ¿Por qué piensas así? ¿Por qué estás con esos? ¿Por qué estás triste? ¿Por qué estás enojado? ¿Por qué? Think about that and find a solution. Encuentra solución. Okay? Have fun. Diviértanse. Go outside to the sun. Catch some sun rays. Vayan afuera al sol. Es bueno. El sol es muy bueno para ustedes. Okay? Es energía. The sun is energy. So when you have pets, so I have my pets and they like to sit in the sun. They just like to sit in the sun, and it's healthy for them. It's healthy for us. So tengo perritos y gatos y les gustan sentarse en el sol. Y eso los ayuda cuando están enfermos. Okay? So the sun is energy. But not too much. No mucho porque te enfermas. Not too much because you get sick, okay? Just a little bit. Have a hobby. Play sports, deportes, art. Get some sleep. Get things done. You know, just get things done. Haz la tarea. Te vas a sentir más mejor cuando haces cosas. So when you do homework, you're like, oh, I'm free. No tengo nada que hacer. I feel better. Me siento mejor cuando no tengo nada que hacer. Okay? I can just pop in a movie. Puedo nomás poner una película y me siento bien. Yeah? So little things like this, self-care helps. Okay? Eso te ayuda mucho en tu vida. So remember, guys, that I have the page open. And if you can't edit it for some reason, let me know. Si no pueden escribir algo, me dicen, por favor. Okay? Because everybody should have it open. Let me close that. I'm almost done. Ya mero acabo. Okay, the homework, la tarea. La tarea. A ver, new share. Everybody can see it? ¿Todos los pueden ver? Yeah, okay. So this is the homework, guys. It's gonna be due after spring break. Se va a entregar después de las vacaciones de la semana. Okay? So it gives you a little definition, values. Okay, a little definition. You want to read that? Te da lo que es values. If you need help, just get it, grab it, and put it on translate, okay? Before looking forward, so question 1. So there's just how many questions? Oh, 11 questions. And you have like a whole month to do it. Tienen como un mes para hacer esto, okay? So the first question, before looking forward, before looking further below, where do you think we get most of our values? ¿De dónde vienen tus valores? So I'm going to say my family, my friends, okay? Everybody's different.
Maestro, ¿y ahí cómo lo tenemos que tachar o cómo?
No, nomás escribe.
Oh,
Sí puedes, si sabes traducir los materiales, ¿verdad?
sí, nomás copio y lo pego en Google
Ya.
Traductor.
Muy bien.
Sí, muchas gracias.
So, para los que hablan español, pónganle en traductor, ¿ok? All right. So, nomás repito lo que dijo Ricardo. So, please write a sentence, one sentence, ¿ok? Escriban una oración completa, a complete sentence. You guys are high school, capital, period. Letra mayúscula y punto al último, ¿ok? Completo. So what people value may vary greatly, but typically sources of influence for people's values are. So here's some examples. Hay ejemplos de valores. Family, religion, familia, religión. Which of the above you feel influence your values the most? Okay. So these are just some questions. What are some things that strongly frustrate you? So what frustrates you? ¿Qué te enojas? ¿Qué te frustra? So I don't like people that are just evil. They're just mean. No me gustan la gente que son malas. Okay. So you can just write that. Write a full sentence. What do you think the things that bother you say about what you feel? So this question relates to this one. Okay. 4 relates to 3. So la 4 es parte de la 3. So what angers you? And your values are, what does that say about your values? Okay. So, ¿qué es lo que te dice de tus valores? ¿Por qué te enojas y qué te dice de tus valores? So, what angers me as an example is people, evil people, mean people. No me gusta la gente que son malas. ¿Qué dice de mis valores? What says about my values? My values are kindness. Okay. Mis valores son humanidad. ¿Cómo se dice? Kindness. Ser buena gente. Okay. So it's just part of it. This one I wanted to talk to you about, guys. Esta es un poco difícil. Okay. So A, highlight any of the values below that are extremely important to you, right, or unnecessary to you. So ponle tinta a cada cosa que es importante para ti. So por example, family is important to me, family. So what I'm going to do is highlight it. So highlight it. So use your tools on top. Usen los botones de arriba, ¿ok? Para hacer eso. So A, you highlight. So let's highlight some. So family, peace. I like peace. Let me highlight that one too, okay? So highlight as many as are important to you, okay? Cualquiera que son importantes para ti. Okay, B. Of those highlighted, bold the half that are the most meaningful to you. ¿Cuáles son más importantes para ti? So let's pretend that I highlighted a couple, okay? So which one's more important to you? Which ones are more important? ¿Cuáles son más importantes? ¿Cuáles son más importantes? So family, bold. So you press bold, okay? So what the things that are important to you, okay? Con los más importantes, bold, la B, bold, okay? Number C, letter C. Of those highlighted of the bold, underline the top 10 most important to you. So underline. That's underline, look, underline, okay? So that's bold, con la B, bold, the B. Underline is the U. And highlights are the button with the color, okay? So then you're gonna underline the top 10 most important. So the top 10. So I'm gonna underline family. Underline, okay? That's how you do it. Así es como lo hacen. So B, the U, and the highlights, okay? And your Google Docs have it. Tu Google Docs lo tiene todo eso, okay? So that's it. And then there's some more questions. Do you agree, disagree? ¿Están de acuerdo o desacuerdos? Nomás póngale de acuerdo. Y ya está. Y es todo. So that's it for me, guys. Ya acabé. Voy a hacer atendencia y voy a poner los trabajos. So I'm going to do attendance and I'm going to post the assignments, okay?